Just when you thought it was over, we have to talk about TJ Holmes allegedly being distraught as being portrayed as a predator in the media. Or maybe he's really distraught because, according to reports, his girlfriend, Amy Robach, got a bigger settlement in her departure from ABC. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's been a while, and I honestly said, no, I'm done talking about TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. But then I've seen a couple of stories this week that I had to update you guys because there's a sector of you that subscribed because of my reporting on the Amy Robach and TJ Holmes affair that was exposed. As you know, they have now exited officially from ABC News, from Good Morning America 3, where they were co-anchors of this third hour. But their affair, which was exposed by the Daily Mail, really caused them to lose their jobs, their good paying jobs. Well, of course, they were bought out of their contracts, allegedly. We don't know for sure, but come on, they had contracts. This is how the business works. And I know you probably have seen all kinds of rumors that both of them are breaking up. There's all kinds of rumors. Look, the next time I report on them, I hope will be either they're getting married or they've broken up. I'm not wishing either one. I'm just saying I hope that's the only thing that I can even report on these two, besides them getting new jobs. But I really don't think anyone wants to touch them right now, at least not a major network. So according to this recent update, they're saying that TJ Holmes is distraught that he's being portrayed as a predator. And for those of you who are probably wondering, that haven't been following this story, well, there were countless stories that came out during this investigation and media reports that TJ Holmes had multiple affairs on his wife, Marilee Figbig, who they're currently going through a divorce. There was the former GMA producer. There was the intern. Then there was that other person that worked at ABC News that we talked about. I forgot what her particular job was. And then there was another woman. I think all of this sort of makes sense as to why maybe, allegedly, Amy Robach, hey Amy, got a bigger settlement. We'll get to that. So according to Page 6, they're writing this, is that TJ Holmes is not happy about the way his alleged extramarital affair has been affecting his reputation. Woo, 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 TJ. In fact, sources tell Page 6 that the endless coverage of his various reported affairs at ABC has caused him a great deal of distress. Quote, he's distraught, completely distraught. He has a daughter. He hates that he's been painted as this predator. His word, not mine, allegedly. Holmes has been putting on a brave face, we're told. Yeah, kissing Amy Robach in these streets. Holmes has been putting on a brave face, we're told. You'd never suspect anything was going on, said an insider, but we're told it's actually getting to him. Of course it is. First of all, that is the science of a man. Their self-worth is from what they do and their work. So now that he's been fired from his good paying job as he's worked his way up, or other ways his way up, through the whole ABC family to get this big, you get your own show and you are one of the anchors. For those that don't understand what that means, especially for a black man in this field, it's a huge deal. Over at ABC News, the House of Disney. Why am I yelling? Sorry, it's Friday. So on Tuesday, The Cut published a piece on the rampant culture of sex at ABC News, which included an account of another Holmes' alleged conquest among the ranks of network subordinates. A woman to whom the magazine assigned the pseudonym Sasha confirmed a Page 6 story that previously reported she and Holmes would have sex in his office when she was a low-level associate producer working the overnight shift. That was the last affair that we reported on. She told The Cut that she, quote, didn't even think about power dynamics at the time because of the alleged lewd culture at the network. For the love of the morning show. Sasha is one of the numerous women who we've learned was allegedly hooking up with Holmes on the job. Robach was also best pals with a woman with whom he allegedly had a 3-year affair with. That was the GMA producer. Page Six has reported that Robach got a larger severance package that Holmes, after their affair, blew up their jobs, in part because she'd been at the network longer. Sounds about, you finished that for me. But let's talk about that. So apparently, TJ Holmes is upset and distraught, but he's putting on a brave face about losing his job and being painted as this predator. Here's the thing with this situation, TJ. You cannot be mad at the facts of what you've done at the workplace. And so many of you in the comments section are like, well, it's not, it's just, these are two adults and they're making this decision and they're no longer together. It was bigger. It was bigger than just them having an affair. And this is why GMA decided to get rid of them. This is why ABC News decided to get rid of them, was because of all of the stuff that was coming out. Allegedly. Gotta cover myself. So let's talk about why exactly maybe Amy Robach got a larger severance package. Look, it's dollars and cents. It's how long that each of them have been there. But there's more. There's more. But let's get into what Page Six is reporting. So it says Amy Robach is the breadwinner in her new relationship with TJ Holmes, at least as far as the golden parachutes go. Insiders tell Page Six the scandalous and newly unemployed lovebirds each got a nice severance package from ABC News after their affair blew up their jobs. But sources say Robach walked away with an even bigger settlement than her beau. Specific details of the settlement remain a closely guarded secret. Probably also they have an NDA. But another insider explained Amy's been at ABC a lot longer and has a much bigger contract than TJ. Sounds about. Robach joined the network in 2012, and Holmes, who has a lower profile there, came on board in 2014. Well, I mean, look, I know there will be a lot of people that will say, it's because of this or that and race and blah. Well, we have to keep in mind, too, very often women in general are paid far less than men. So at least for now, I'm like, go ahead, Amy. At least for once, because sometimes, even though she's been there longer, there are, I'm sure, still at ABC, there are plenty of men that have been there a shorter period of time that are paid a lot more than she is, but they're probably white men. Just saying, come on, we got to talk the talk. I'm tired of sugarcoating it. It's Friday. So they go on to say this. She also pulled double duty as co-hosting GMA 3 with Holmes and also appearing on the News Magazine 2020, a role sources told us she worked really hard to get. They put that in quotes. If you didn't listen to my podcast, hey, Amy, it's worth it because it gives you a little context to what I'm talking about here. She worked really hard to get it, and she probably did. But I also heard rumors that she worked really hard to move up to, I think it's Savannah Guthrie's position. Her and some other woman. You have to listen to the podcast because I can't get into those allegations here. But hey, Amy. But she really worked hard. So our second source, according to Page Six, told us it's likely that the duo just got paid what they would have been owed for the remainder of their contracts and a little, if anything, more. But they said it's possible they could have gotten paid slightly more to sign an NDA and to keep the peace. And even though we're told the anchors are satisfied with their final payday from ABC, sources close to both are still scratching their heads and asking, was it worth it? Well, for Amy, maybe. I mean, money's one thing, but we have to remember a lot of these folks, and if you listen to the podcast where I talk about Amy at NBC, and when we just talked about what TJ is going through, this job, this coveted job of being an anchor on the show, you work years to get from being a field reporter to being in studio and anchor. You work and on a major network here in New York. You work years for this coveted position. So some people might say it's worth it if you find the love of your life. But when TJ specifically has a history of cheating, allegedly, then was it worth it, Amy? I guess only time will tell. Only time will tell. But I'm not surprised that Amy ends up getting more money in the severance package, especially because she did double duty. She was there a little bit longer. But I also want to point out, if these allegations against TJ Holmes was true, ABC had more leverage to say, you're going to take what you're going to get from this contract. Let's be honest. But woo, TJ, are we supposed to feel sorry for you when this is the bed that you laid for yourself? No. Guys, I want to know your reaction to the news that TJ Holmes is feeling distraught and maybe having regrets. Do you think it's causing problems for them in their relationship? Especially these two people that have tried to work their way up to these positions, and now it's all gone in the name of their love for each other?
Oh, you was getting smart.
Guys, let's continue the conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Happy Friday, and thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you.